Max, say hello to mommy out there. I just picked a scab off his ear. It was hard skin. There was some hard skin behind his ear, and then on top of here, there was some hard skin up there. I think he got bit by a tick. And since he does have a tick collar on, you can't see it, but it's underneath. What happens, even with a tick collar, a tick can still bite your dog. A tick collar doesn't mean ticks aren't going to go on your dog. What a tick collar does is it releases the stuff into their fur, that goes into their blood. The chemical goes in their blood. So when a tick, I thought that's something on top of my bald head. So when a tick bites your dog, the tick dies and then they fall off. That's how the tick collars work. The way a tick, if they have Lyme, the way they release the Lyme disease into a dog is through several blood fests, through several blood feedings. A tick, what they'll do is they'll bury their head in the skin, they'll suck the blood, and they'll puff up, and then they release that back into the dog. And they do that several times until they're happy, until they're satisfied. Then they fall off and they go to another animal. Or they kind of like chill out in the corner and then they jump back up on the dog and do it some more. But when they release that back into the dog, if they have Lyme, the Lyme goes into the dog. You know, but that's how a tick collar works. When a tick bites your dog, they die and they fall off, and you see them laying on a carpet, you vacuum them up. But he has allergies right now. I gave him a Benadryl this morning. His allergies are he has real bad allergies. This type of husky, they get allergies. This is an Alaskan husky. They get allergies all the time, and they just tear them up. They tear them up. So, you know, right now he's going to stay inside till it gets cooler. Once it gets cooler, I'll get him out. But yeah, he had a scab on top of his head. I took that one off. He had, like, on the tips of his ears, he had some hard skin, and then behind his ear, he had another. You know what it is dandruff, guys. Another thing you got to check is a dog's tail. They get clumps of dandruff on their tail. He had a big clump like this on his tail. And, you know, I never thought of looking at their tail. But that's something that, you know, when you have a dog, you basically gotta, it's almost like inspecting a car or a motorcycle. You gotta go all over them. Same thing with an animal. You have to go all over them. Now, this is your zone, huh, Max? This is his zone. Okay, let's go see Keita. I'm going to show my wife here. That's the table I got for her. As you see, that's level with the bed. And I have a little fridge coming for her today. It's like a mini fridge. We're going to put a mini fridge there for her. And here's Keita. Oh, yes, Keita loves attention. Now, Keita's a Siberian husky. And she's fixed, aren't you? Yes, you're fixed. Then he's a star we've loved in comedies like Simon and Simon and dramas like House of Cards. The wonderful Gerald McCraney is here to tell us about what Keita loves this. And she actually loves this more than walks. Look at them look at those little paws. Your little paws, because you're a girl dog. And she already messed Max up 2 times. Max is scared of her. I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought he was going to attack her. Look at this guy. Look. She's hard to brush. She doesn't like being brushed. Keita, you gotta let me brush you, man. You got a lot of fur here that needs to come off. You know that. Yes, you got a lot of fur that needs to come off. Yeah, she beat Max up 2 times. Huh. We gotta watch you don't do that no more, huh? Yeah, see, this all this fur here, this is all needs brush, honey. You're gonna have to let me brush you. Let's see if maybe we can do one side at a time, okay? And I still have to try to bring her to the hospital. I wanted to do it today. I mean, I don't know. I guess I could have. The traffic, guys, is so bad around here. Yeah, look at Keita. I'm more or less I'm making this video for my wife because I wanted to I asked the hospital staff if they could take her out of her room and put her outside, and then I'll meet her down there with the dog, and they said we can't give you a definite answer on that because they're short-handed. You know, so I'm going to still try again. You know, the whole thing is the time has to be like 4 o'clock, and the traffic is horrible. It's actually worse than Los Angeles traffic around here at that time. The traffic on the roads that go to the hospital, they're literally bumper-to-bumper traffic. It's horrible traffic around here. You know, because what happened is a lot of people are unemployed. They're collecting unemployment, and they're just, everybody's out. There's one car, there's one person to every it's all SUVs. There's one person to every SUV. You know, it's just, you know, it's a bad time, and you know, it's just, I'm going to try again next week. So I'm making this video for my wife so she can at least see the dogs here. And I got this table. I brought this up from downstairs. I got like a little mini refrigerator. It can hold like a 6-pack of some snacks in it. We're going to put that beside the bed here. And her tablet will be able to go in there. Sometimes I just feel worthless. And so yeah, her attorney also called me too. She said it looks good for her. So I'll talk to her personally about that on the telephone, I guess I'm talking about. But I want to also, once again, I want to thank everybody out there for the prayers, even if they're like second prayers or minute prayers, or if you prayed for 5 minutes or half an hour or 2-3 days straight praying, you know, whether you prayed in Chinese, Muslim, Russian, whether you're a white devil, or, you know, however you guys prayed, I want to thank you guys for praying. Even if you just prayed like in your mind, like, okay, I'm gonna pray, that's a prayer too. And if you just, you know, I'll pray for him, that's good enough. At least you thought of it. So I want to thank everyone for the prayers. Okay, but let's contact next of kin first. Some people call it a sling blade. Some people call it a Kaiser blade. I call it some sharp ass shit. Want to show you my hide, guys? And no, I'm not gonna pull my pants down. I'm not talking about that hide. Okay. Man, look how goddamn I have a V-shaped upper body, guys. Look at my muscles, man. And you know what, guys? I haven't pumped any iron probably for about a month. I have to get back to it. Now, you guys want to guess my age? You know what? I should tell you guys. But then again, I think I told you guys my age in other videos. Because I was thinking of having like a guessing game. If you can guess my age, I was going to have like a fucking prize. But I think I told my age in another video. I'm 60 years old. So, alright, let me show you guys the hide I got. And, oh wait, that's the other side. This is the finished side right here. This is cognac cognac color. Now, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, even if I make like leather covers, you know, I still got a lot of hide left over, guys. There is a few things I can make for the Cadillac with that. Yeah, so guys, what do you think of this, man? Look at this fringe, brother. Hey, you know what? Let me see how many strands there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29. Isn't that crazy? I had 27 strands on mine. And these are 29 strands. It might be 28. I don't really know. It's either 28 or 20. Maybe it's 28. Maybe I counted wrong. It's either 28 or 29 strands. So it does make riding the bike a little harder. I'll tell you what's hard about having fringe this long is when the motorcycle when it's at a stop, these almost interfere with your foot pegs and your shifter and your brake levers. They don't, but they almost do. So you got to be always conscious of where these are. You know, that's the only thing you got to watch for. But the coolness effect, and when you're going down the road, these go straight like this. You know, they go straight back, even at like 40 miles an hour. And, you know, it's a nice sight to see a bike doing that. And everybody's staring at it. So the coolness factor is right up there in the top 10. So to me, it's worth sacrificing for these. You know, to have to watch where they are. For me, it's worth it. Now, what else am I going to do with this, with that cognac? I don't know. I am thinking of putting more fringe on the saddlebags because I still have a lot of strands left from the grip project, guys. Let me go get the strands. I'll show you guys. All right. Now I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 strands left. You know, now what I could do with these is I could probably, I mean, even if I cut them in half, they're going to be too long. You know, we only need like maybe 4 or 5 inches on this. Maybe. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm going to do. Let me say cut, and we're going to stop the video, and then I'm going to pick it up. We're going to take one saddlebag off, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Guys, now this is, see, all as I did when I cut the top strap off here, and then I made 2 slits for these belts. So let's unbuckle this. See, all as I did here is I made holes and I got them tied on the inside. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of putting the fringe here. You know, so basically all I'll do is I'll just make some holes, a hole like every 1/4 inch, and we'll make the fringe as long as these. You know, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll trim these so then it'll be the same height. And the top fringe, it can't come down farther than these, otherwise this will go inside of the caliper, and I mean the bike will still stop. Like if you catch a piece of this fringe in the caliper, it'll still stop. But you know, it might leave a mark. I don't know. I doubt it. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to work on that a little bit, and I'll show you guys the finished product. Guys, we're going to go over this. And you know what? I don't think I have my scissors with me. I need my scissors. Okay, got our scissors. Let's move this. Hey, does anyone need any grips? You know what I made? These are so hard because I put that shine on them. Then we have these. I have so many of these now. I should just put them on eBay and sell them. Then I have the original ones. These are actually soft. Okay, I'm not going to get into that with you guys. All right, first things first. First, I want to make these all the same height. You just see how the ones here on the side are a little longer. These are the same as this, but these ones right here need cut a little bit. So let's see if we can. Okay, that's a little bit better. Pretty close. Now, this is called a crocodile. Why did I get a pink one? Because that's all those available. This is basically a hole maker, and this is also I guess it's a tool to put like those little eyelets in, like for your tennis shoes. And this spins around for different sizes. This is like a guide. You have a big one and a small one. I always use the big one. So, what we're going to do is, with my yardstick, we're going to put, or you know what, I think I could just do this by eye. And what we'll do is we're going to make holes here. And then on the inside is where we're going to tie it, so then it'll look like the fringe is just coming out. You know what, guys? I may not be able to do this because look where that damn flap is. You know what, let me pause you guys. I'm going to see if I can do this. I may not be able to even do this. Alright. I did that by eye. Now, what did I do with all my lace? Or did I leave that in the garage? Yeah, I left it in the garage. Alright, guys, I got my lace. Now, You know what? Maybe I will cut these in half. Maybe I will. Now to put through the holes, we're going to make that like a spear point. And basically all we'll do is we're going to just feed it through the front. That way the knot's going to be in the back. And I don't even double knot it. We're just making us one knot. Pull it real tight. And it's done. Now naturally we're going to have to trim that guy because that's too long. But we're going to finish all of these first, then we'll trim it. Now like this one here is long. I'll bet you I can get 4 out of this. Guys, I'm going to pause you because this is going to take a while. Yeah, guys, you know, about Sturgis, man, I'll be honest with you. You know what? I don't even want to go to Sturgis. You know, there's a lot of things I heard about motorcycles getting stolen up there, and just the traffic is horrible. You know, it's like if I would ride my big dog up there, you're talking about I'd have to make around 25 to 28 gas stops. So that would take me several days. And you know, I can't leave my dogs and my wife here by themselves. Especially now more than ever. You know, so I mean, would I like to go to Sturgis? You know, I mean, it's on my bucket list. But, you know, it's not necessary. You know, I'm kind of like a lone wolf, guys. I don't like to ride in groups. You know, I don't like what your normal biker likes to do. You know, I stick to myself. You know, and you know, and I'll be honest with you, that's the definition of a biker. That's what a real biker does. They stick to themselves. So, okay, I finished these. Now what we got to do is we're going to turn some of these around. So then the finished part will be facing out, and then we're going to have to trim them. That looks a lot better because it gives more of a fringe look to the bag. Okay, let me turn these around and I'm going to trim them with you guys. Okay, guys. Whew. So what we're going to do here is... Man, that feather fringe is messing with me a little bit, guys. I think we're cool. We got the back fringe and that one. Let's go put this on a bike. We'll see what it looks like. Now, you guys, how many holes here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. I have 15 holes. We have 3 strands here. Now each one of these I can make 4. Oh yeah, I have a lot. I have more than enough. I have more than enough to do the saddlebag. And I can always make more if I have to. Okay, let's put this on the bike and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, that definitely sets it up, guys. You know, another thing I was thinking of doing is I was thinking of staining those flowers brown. Tell me what you guys, do you think I should stain those flowers brown or just leave them like they are? Now, another thing I can do too is I could paint those with colors. You know, like with greens and reds and blues. I could even do that too. So, tell me if you think I should just leave it alone or stain the flowers. And you think it's a better idea having that extra fringe on there? I think it is. I think it makes it look damn good like that. And tonight I'll do the other side.